Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War new Mythic video for you guys. So, the new Mythic, Okra'Nos the Sleeper, is now exclusive to Glory Gem Guild and VIP chests for 1 week only. So, it is time, baby, to try and get a copy of this new Mythic troop. Of course, we saw what this was supposed to be. This was supposed to be one of the most meta defensive and offensive troops for, completely countering enemy teams in Guild Wars and PvP and many other game modes. But I think it has been nerfed. So let's take a look at the troop right here in the collections and let's go to unowned and see exactly what it looks like. So the troop right here, Okra'Nos the Sleeper, is of course a Karakoth mythic troop. It is a Daemon construct with a 24 mana cost of red, purple, and brown. Spell is Unspeakable Words. It will deal scatter damage, boosted by cursed and terrified enemies. I think when I saw the spoilers originally, this said cursed and silenced enemies, but yeah, they switched it to terrified enemies and will also summon 1 to 3 daemons, right? Resummon is pretty good, but that damage, oh man, it's kind of weak, right? The boost ratio, though, I should say, cursed and terrified enemies, boost ratio is plus 16. So for every enemy that's cursed, that's 16 damage. Every enemy that's terrified, that's 16 additional damage. But if this was like standard AoE damage plus that 16, that would have been, decent. Scatter damage, like damage that's randomly split across all the enemy troops. So, that's not what we're looking for. Definitely not what we're looking for. The first trait is the Demonic Pact trait, 25% chance to summon an ancient horror on death. Okay, resummon is pretty good. It's 2 ways to summon troops in there, upon death, as well as summoning from the spell. Okay. We also have a Stone Skin trait, 50% chance to reduce 50% reduction, I should say, from skull damage. And the final trait, the Sleeper's Bane, a 50% chance. Well, hold on. 50% chance is to curse and or inflict terror on a random enemy when my turn begins. And or. Okay, so this can either inflict terror or curse at the beginning of the turn. So it can do both or just one. It got even worse. I think I saw in the spoilers that this said it was going to be a 40% chance to curse and inflict terror. The curse terror could be useful, but the curse and or, I think this is the first time I've seen that. The and or, I've never seen them that stated like that before. And or inflict terror on a random enemy when my turn begins. You see, the thing is, so it's per turn that you're cursing or terrifying a enemy. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. This fell flat. This one fell flat. Man, Karakoth is struggling. Zul'Gott and maybe Elder Dragon is over there, and then nothing else, man. All right, let's back out of here and let's see what's on my offers here. Imperial, I might get that. Let's grab my mail right here. Man, that mythic would have been so good if it was left the way we saw it on the spoilers, but nah, man. Nah, didn't get it. Let's check the guild chat. There we go. Players are getting that bad boy out the woodwork. All right, so now it's our turn. Let's go over here and let's see what's on the adventure board. Not bad. I still call it the adventure board for some reason, even though it's the daily plunder. All right, so let's pop a couple gold keys. The usual thing. One more set. Pop about 400 gold keys, and there we go, man. Let's try it again. We're gonna start off with our guild seals. We have 29,940. Let's go for a 50 at a time. Let's see if we can get a copy of this thing, man. It's not the best. There might be some useful restrictions, especially for Underspire, but for Karakoth. But Karakoth, we have Zul'Gott. You know what I mean? You have Zul'Gott. Well, what else do you need if you have Zul'Gott? I don't think you need anything else. You know what I mean? You have Big Boy Zully. You have the Elder Dragon, a couple other options over there. You have a few good weapons in the kingdom, but man, I was looking forward to like a really solid mythic with this one. But we've gotten a nerfed troop somewhat. But I'll still take it. You know how that is. Um, there's nothing you can do. And there we go. We got a copy of Okra. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing this name. Okra'Nos the Sleeper, right? Yeah, we got a copy. Let's see if we can make a couple teams. The teams are going to be following up right after this. And here is the team for this new mythic troop. So the Haunted Doll is going to be at the top of this team. This is a team that's focused on being used in the construct restriction whenever it comes around for PvP. So as I said before, Haunted Doll is going to be at the top. This is the Construct Mystic 16 mana cost. This was a legendary troop from a holiday event. I think the previous Halloween holiday event. The troop has come to life for the spell. It will explode magic +1 purple gems, then it will heal to full and inflict terror on all enemies. It also has a decent setup of traits. It has spell armor, 25% spell damage reduction, and it has don't blink, a 45% chance to dodge skull damage, one of the highest in the game when it comes on to skull dodge. Then I'm using the Wand of Stars on this one. Wand of Stars is going to be here so as to give me a lot of 4+ gem matches and cleansing my team while having the ability to curse the enemy team as well. That's going to prove to be very, very useful. I'm using it with the Geomancer class just in case. Um, so I can give my troops a 50% mana start with that infused stone final trait. All construct allies will start battles with 50% mana. Then there is Okra'Nos, the sleeper. In the back of the team, we have a copy of Zarg's Boompile. ZBP is going to be here for his final trait, One Little Spark, exploding 2 skulls when my turn begins. So yeah, that is the team right there. And my setup for my Geomancer class is like what I usually have. So I have Impact, Hammer Mastery, Anti-Magic Sphere, Tactician, Rock Solid, Stone Mastery, Fortitude, Normal. And the pick for the banner right here is the Obsidian banner from the Obsidian Depths faction. So this is a +2 on purple. In fact, let's switch this around. Let's go +2 on green, and let's go a green brown, maybe green brown, or maybe green red. That might be good. Green red and green red. Let's minus blue. 2 troops, 3 troops use blue mana. Yeah, we have a very rounded team here. All right, I think I'm gonna go with this banner right here, the Hunters banner from the Wildcourt faction for now, and we'll see how it works out. Let's hop into a fight here. This is in Central Spire because we don't have a construct restriction this week for my PvP at least, so we're working with what we have right here. All right, let's see if we can match some gems and get things rolling. Let's get an explosion. At least the enemy team is getting some type of explosion. Now we got our troop kind of. He's stunned. Yeah, he's stunned. All right, let's cast a wand. Let's see if we can cleanse off all those negative status effects. No, it did not work. Maybe I can terrify these suckers. All right, let's see if they can loop us to death now, because the loopy team we're going up against. All right, so we're able to terrify 2 enemies there, and we didn't we didn't take that much damage. That is fine. All right, so can I terrify these suckers and see if they can run away? All right, this troop is so weak, man. The damage ratio here is okay. Let's see if we can terrify all of these suckers. Come on, somebody run away. I'm looking for it, but I'm not gonna get it, man. Maybe I was using elementalists because now I'm gonna get looped to dust here. Here we go. And we didn't get looped. All right, so now let's go ahead and deal some damage. The boost is gonna be boost is okay, but it's scatter damage. Scatter damage is so weak, man. So weak. All right, let's match this and go for a ZBP. Then I deal a little bit more extra damage here. All right, let's cleanse off with a wand. Hopefully we get a 4-gem match. We did. And now let's go for ZBP again. As you can see, I'm barely even using the Mythic because the damage is like so weak that I make sure I, like edge these enemies down to barely having any life before I proceed here. As you can see, struggle is real. This struggle is so real. Struggle is so real. All right, let's keep it going here. Let's go at it again. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, and we are back. So let's finish up this battle here. Thought I heard something on my porch, but you know, looks like it wasn't anything. All right, let's match some skulls. And yeah, this battle took so long because the troop is kind of ass, right? Troop is kind of ass, man. Really struggles on some of the most simple things. But yeah, that's what you get when you devs are just not thinking about these things, man. They're just putting in whatever they want to put into the game. So there it is, man. Not gonna go over this anymore. This mythic right here is D tier. I'll be honest with you. This is it's trash. No board control, very little damage. Resummon is okay, but what else is there? Hopefully, you guys and gals found this video helpful and informative. If you did, remember to hit the like button, comment to let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch y'all next one. Peace.